Well, there's nothing like seeing your home holiday ready.
The lights, the trees, the wreaths.
Oh, stop it.
It's
Keep
all
going.
so beautiful, and better than ever, Brite Ideas can help bring all of it together. Just take a look around. This space is huge. Brite Ideas. They've got about 80,000 square feet in all here, but if you're looking at the showroom, this is 20,000 square feet of beautiful goodness. Whether we're talking about the upcoming holidays, they have some stuff that's seasonless, so you could shop here year-round, but we wanted to come here and give you a look around because we know that a lot of you were excited for them to open up in October. Maybe you haven't been here yet and you're curious, what does this space look like? What does it mean to me as a shopper, even compared to what they were up to at 38th and Farnham? So let's look. We've got gorgeous wreaths. These are enormous and so well made, which that quality story is what you expect here at Brite Ideas. These are awesome, kind of traditional because it's just the greenery and some beautiful white lights. You could add your own bow to it or add your own embellishments, or you could get wreaths and garland that are already dressed up. These have pine cones and sprigs, different textures of greenery in them. So we have garlands, wreaths here. Those LED lights, you know the story, right? They're more energy efficient and they're safer. You can touch them without feeling like you burn your fingerprints off or worry about any kind of fire hazard at home, whether you're putting those outside or in. And they have some other beautiful things here that have even more embellishments than what you just saw. These swags, for example, that have ornaments and that like the beautiful glittery ribbon wrapped throughout. Those would be really pretty on the sides of your front door or next to your fireplace. What you see around this entire showroom, sort of the perimeter of this space, they call them displays. So it may be the words Merry Christmas or Let It Snow or Peace, or some of these images like the nativity scene. So these are all displays. They're really tidy, so that's one of the benefits of going this route. You don't have cords and cables all over the place, and they can install all of this for you, or if you're into DIY, you can do it yourself. But one of the foundations here at Brite Ideas is the Linkable Line, and this is, the line is so unique. The word, in fact, is trademarked by Travis Freeman, the guy who started all of this. But you can basically do anything you want. So all of these looks, the ornaments, the candy canes, the bows, the swags, all of those plug in together. It's really simple. So again, you could install those or they could do it for you. You could store those or they could store it for you because they've got the space here if you don't. Another proprietary line here is this. It's called Magnet Track. It was developed by Travis, and he really wanted to make hanging lights like this on the outside of your house really easy. So once you've got this magnetic strip up, all you have to do is get the lights close, they find that strip, and you're done. One of the things they couldn't do with the old space was really cool displays, like some of these gorgeous arrangements that you see. And you might want to take that home with you today. You could. Or it inspires you to pick up some of the pieces here and put your own twist on it. I'm a bargain hunter, so one of my favorite spots here at Brite Ideas was the Bargain Barn. They have some really top-notch quality items. It may be stuff that's discontinued or they only have one or two of it now. So if you're looking for a deal, I recommend heading to the Bargain Barn. As soon as you get through the front door, make your way toward the back, and you might find exactly what you're looking for there. Well, Brite Ideas is a local company, you know that. The Morning Blend is a local show, and one of the things we really are passionate about is celebrating anything else that's local. So it really caught my attention when I learned about these pillows. These are made in Omaha. In fact, most everything here, if it's fabric, it was made here in the city of Omaha, and I think that's really cool. We've touched on the amount of space here a few times. Let me show you one of the other benefits to that. These cool houses in the back of the showroom, so that you're not left just to imagine what does it look like once it's up on my house, once it's hanging from the roof line. You get to see a lot of this stuff already up, and you can say, oh, I love that wreath, I love those lights, and it makes the shopping experience a whole lot better. But they also wanted to keep it kind of cozy, kind of like a mom and pop shop. Even though they've got all this space, they still wanted to make sure that shoppers could come here and enjoy themselves. Now we're kicking in a $20 bill alert. You see these beautiful globes with the lights inside and the ropes? The smaller version comes in at $19.99. So if you think about really investing in some of these pieces, but then you could also spend as little as $20 to add beautiful ambiance to your home. How cool would those be at a wedding? Sure, but it goes back to that seasonless point. Or now at the holidays, to put a cluster of those in your home and add some beautiful interest toward your ceiling instead of just thinking about decorating here, but really taking it up. Let's keep going around because there's so much to see. All of the, just hundreds and hundreds of linkables, hundreds and hundreds of displays. And then there's one final sort of category here that I want to show you, and that's right over the front desk. Those Starburst lights, and maybe you've seen those hanging around. Well, the ones where the lights aren't moving, that was kind of the original, the first generation of that idea. But then they thought, Travis and company thought, okay, how do we step it up? And then they made these meteor lights. And so you can get them to where they almost look like icicles, either in white or multicolored. So you can get them where they drop down, or you can get them in that, again, the starburst shape to where those are really cool, really beautiful. And finally, maybe finally, I'm sure I'll find something else to show you. But these trees, and these are really popular. I've seen these in the old market, but I didn't know where they came from. Now you know. The cherry blossom tree from Brite Ideas is really popular with businesses, but I've heard that a lot of homeowners are also getting these to put maybe around their pool to add some ambiance there. You can really do anything you want with what you find here. The way they've got it, it's just the start, but it's really about unlocking your creativity and your passion for decorating your home. Christmas is coming. Not ready? Hey, most of us aren't, but they can certainly help here at Brite Ideas. So before I go, I've got one message for Santa. I've been really good this year, I promise. Mike's not amused. I've been excellent. At Brite Ideas, their open house starts tomorrow and then goes throughout the weekend. And look at some of the special things going on. Santa and Mrs. Claus will be there, plus face painting, hot chocolate, and cookies. And if you want to talk about decorations, go ahead. There's no cost for design consultations. The new Brite Ideas near 156th and Blondo. Online, it's briteidea.com.
I love going to that place. It's so fun. There's so many gadgets in there. There's so many